Happy Ganesh Chaturthi. Ganesh Chaturthi. Ganesh Chaturthi is a Hindu festival that is celebrated every year, especially in Maharashtra and Karnataka. It is celebrated as the birth anniversary of Ganesha, the youngest son of Lord Shiva. Ganesh Chaturthi is celebrated in the month of August or September every year. In Hindu mythology, Lord Ganesh is Pratham Pujya and is worshipped first among all gods. Thank you all and hope you are happy to celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi. Now, who is Lord Ganesha? Lord Ganesha is first son of Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati or goddess Durga. He is considered as first god in Hindu mythology. The name of Ganesha is derived from two different Sanskrit words. Isha meaning Lord and Gana means group. Hence, Ganesha is considered as group god of masses. Lord Ganesha and Kubera's story. Lord Kubera, god of wealth, was quite proud of the fact that he was the richest god. One day, he held a lavish dinner and invited many popular guests. Among them were Lord Shiva and Parvati. As the divine couple could not attend their dinner, they sent their son, Ganesha, who was a small child. Ganesha began to devour all the food and soon there was no food available in the venue. He then began to eat all the vessels, dishes, furniture and other things at Alkapuri, Kubera's city. Ganesha then proceeded to swallow the host of the dinner and terrified Kubera ran to Lord Shiva's abode and sought his help. Lord Shiva handed a cup of roasted cereals to Ganesha and his hunger of food ceased immediately. Lord Kubera realized his mistake and sought forgiveness for his pride. Moral: do not be proud of what you possess. Instead, concentrate on how you can make use of your possession for good things. Thank you. Kartikeya and Ganesha story. One day, Ganesha and his younger brother Kartikeya were playing. They received a special fruit of wisdom and knowledge from the gods and being kings. They were not ready to share the fruit. Their parents, Shiva and Parvati, said the first one to go around the world guys would get their fruit. Kartikeya at once climbed his peacock and set off. But Ganesha took the wise decision and sought permission of his parents to revolve around because he considered them as his universe. Hence, Ganesha won the fruit. Next story, the elephant face story. One day, when goddess Parvati was going to take bath, she called Ganesha to guard the door, and he was so loyal that when Lord Shiva showed up, he even stopped him from entering. At that time, he didn't know who Lord Shiva was. He couldn't know who Ganesha was and got really furious and ended up beheading him. When Parvati came out, she lashed out at Lord Shiva and threatened to destroy the universe if he didn't bring back Ganesha. Shiva realized his mistake and sent his troops into the forest to get the head of the first animal they saw in the forest. The troop came across an elephant and broke his head, which was then placed over Ganesha's body. He also accepted him as his own son. Ganesha and his one-tusk story. One day, Ganesha was guarding the door for Lord Shiva when Sage Parshuram came to meet him. When Ganesha denied him entry, he got angry and began fighting with Ganesha. He lost his tusk while fighting him and called to be Ekdant, one with a single tooth. Another theory is that when Vedavyas, creator of Mahabharata, approached Ganesha to write down Mahabharata for him, he agreed but kept the condition that Vyas had to narrate it in one go, without any break. As he started writing the story, there was one point when the quill he was writing with broke down and without wasting any time, he broke one of his tusks and made it into a pen to continue writing. How he came to be known as God of Beginnings. Once Ganesha was building the Swarglok as everybody went to attend Lord Vishnu's wedding. When Narendra Muni saw Ganesha alone, he told him that he was not invited to the wedding because he ate too much and was very fat. This made Ganesha really angry, who sent his army of mice to dig the soil from inside to make it hollow on the way from where the marriage procession was going to pass. The army of mice dug the soil and the wheels of the chariots got stuck. None of the gods were able to pull out the chariot, so they asked a passerby to help. He took Lord Ganesha's name and the wheels came out. All of the gods asked him why he did so. He said that he is the god of beginnings who removes all the hurdles from life. On hearing this, the gods went back, apologized to Ganesha, and took him with them to the wedding. Thank you. How a mouse became his guide story. Gajmukhasura was a demon who wanted to become a very powerful king and was a devotee of Lord Shiva. He even prayed to him and asked Shiva for a boon that no god or human would be able to harm him. Shiva granted it to him but warned him against its misuse. But Gajmukhasura, being a demon, began killing people and destroying their homes. Seeing this, Shiva sent Ganesha to control the demon, who then turned the demon into a mouse. And that's how the mouse became Ganesha's guide. When Ganesha cursed the moon, after eating to his heart's content, Ganesha's stomach was full and had become terribly large. Walking around with it became difficult for him and he ended up losing his balance and fell down. Seeing this, the moon began laughing at him. Humiliated, Ganesha cursed the moon, making it completely invisible. Later, the moon realized its mistake and began pleading to Ganesha for forgiveness. Ganesha and the river Kaveri story. Lord Ganesha was basically behind the origin of the river Kaveri. Long ago, sage Agastya wanted to create a river that would provide water to the people living in South India. So he set off with his kamandala filled with sacred water. When he reached Kurg mountains, he wanted to take rest but couldn't keep the pot down. Then he saw a young boy and asked him to hold the pot until he come back. That boy was Ganesha. He kept the pot on the ground and he knew it was the perfect place for the river to originate. Thus Ganesha came and sat on top of it. When the sage returned, he shooed the bird away, which led to the kamandala falling upside down and the water started flowing from the spot, which was later called River Kaveri. Thank you.